Hi, my name is Dr. S.P. Matthew. I am a physician practicing in Mumbai since the last 23 years. And speaking to you at a time when the nation is in a shutdown. In Mumbai, where I practice, local trains are shut, there are no newspapers, everybody has been advised to stay at home. Now in times like this, how does a physician consult with his patients? How can patients get the opinions of their doctors? Well, thanks to technology, it is possible, and I will show you here how this can be done by anybody practicing anywhere in India or abroad. Now there are some things to remember while doing a teleconsultation or a video consultation. The first thing is that patient confidentiality and patient's identity should be doubly checked. The second thing is that you need to have access to a software that allows you to access the patient's records and also issue invoices for payments and receipts for patients for the payments that they are going to pay to you. For us, I'm glad to say that at Ashokan Hospital here in Mumbai, we are using a software which supports all these features, which is called Gemini, and I will show you how we do telephonic or audio video online consultations. Thank you. To ensure that the patients who are calling you for consultation do not get access to your own personal number, it's important that you give them a number of one of your staff or a number which is assigned to the nursing or the reception team. In our case, we have given a WhatsApp number phone to our reception team. So what we do is, whenever we advertise that there is an online consultation available, what we do is we give the number of the reception team's mobile to the patients. So when the patient calls at the receptionist then registers the patient, or if the patient is an old patient, just looks up the registration in the software and registers the patient for today's OPD consultation just like a walk-in or an appointment patient. Now once the patient is registered, in the doctor's module, the doctor can have a look and see that there are patients waiting here, and these are the patients who have asked for an online consultation. Now for us, what we do is that once the patient is registered by the receptionist, a payment link is sent. Now the payment link works very simply. It goes through the system to the patient directly, and what we have done is we have fixed the charges for our online consultation at 500 Indian rupees, and the patient on their mobile or their system gets the payment link request. The patient has to just click there and decide on which mode of payment they have to make. It can be by a credit card, debit card, or by NEFT. There are a lot of options nowadays, or even by Google Pay, which also you can enable for your system or your hospital. Once the patient pays, thanks to technology, the payment is reflected automatically in the software. So thanks to Gemini and the payment gateway which they have enabled, now I can see over here that the patient has paid already the consultation charges for the online. Now once that is done, what happens is that we have a system whereby the patient is given another number, that's the doctor's mobile number, which is of the resident doctors and the nurses. We have another mobile number. They are asked to call on that number. So when the patient sends a message or calls on that number, then that phone is brought to me, and then I start the video consultation with the patient. In the meantime, what I do is I just open up the patient's details from the patient records, and I can see the patient, who is the patient. I confirm the identity of the patient, and then I enter the symptoms. At the same time, I just keep the phone over here next to the computer over here. So I'm chatting with I'm talking with the patient, and at the same time I'm entering the symptoms and the signs and everything else in the computer. Then once I have done with my consultation, what I do is I simply save the entire prescription on this. As per the MCI guidelines, we have to issue a prescription which has got certain details. Now once that is done, I just click on the print command, and the print command opens up, and I get the thing ready to print, and I just print it out, and I have the option of printing it out on this So we have a printer right here. So I just print it out. And once the printout comes in my hand, what I do is I just put it inside for scanning. So as you can see, this is the printout of the last video consultation which I made. And I had scanned it and I had already sent it to the patient. And at the same time, I also give an option to the patient because of the lockdown that they cannot travel. Would you like to have some medicines or prescriptions, the medications delivered to you? In which case, we can add that as an option and our team will work on that. So remember friends, online consultations are easy and they are possible thanks to technology. Please make use of technology and help your patients, not only in times like this when we are undergoing a crisis, national crisis, in fact a global crisis because of Corona, where everybody is shut down. But even in the future, I feel that online consultations are the way to go. And let's look forward to that as one of the achievements that we had in 2020 during this Corona pandemic. And I hope this video has been useful to you. I will be posting some more videos on how to do things a little more easily for doctors. Thank you.